We love hip hop.
What's poppin', fam?
What's going on?
Yo, I'm taking in all this video here of this Bricc Baby paperwork. I don't know if this guy's coming home, man.
Free Bricc Baby. Listen, we don't want to see anybody in jail. He's a good father.
Obviously.
Yeah, we want to see him home with his family, even
Did
if
you
he is
know
a gremlin.
did you know anything about this part of the paperwork where they're talking about waving a gun at his baby mama? I don't know about how
I
good of
think we're
a
all just finding that out now. But it's like, bro, I mean,
mm,
everybody has a little domestic situation with their baby moms. Like, you can't hold that against a man. Everyone's been through that.
that's toxic.
It is what it is. If you're gonna deal with a street dude, it may be toxic.
This is what I was saying before. People are like, Toronto would never. I'm like, yeah, right. There's about five
Toronto
Toronto man.
would. Oh yeah, dealing with a Toronto man, that ain't for the weak. Let me tell you.
Yeah. How did you get that loose cannon interview? Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
So Sharice Mills, actually, we've been cool for a minute. We've been talking about doing a podcast together. And then when all that shit went down, she hit me up right away and she wanted me to get the first interview.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the interview with him over the phone, and it was such a effed up situation because it's like I want to be respectful. People wanted me to ask certain questions, but I'm not trying to ask you anything that's going to put you in a worse situation than you're already in. So I was
Mm.
very careful with the questions, and then the next day she let me interview her on their channel, and it was so heartbreaking. Like talking to her, go everything she's going through. She's trying to get him the best lawyer, and it's like they're fighting something that's like impossible to beat right now, basically, because
Well,
defense
especially
don't play.
yeah, especially with all this new paperwork that we're seeing popping up now. Do you have any more information on this fight that happened over there?
Which fight? Which one?
Oh, there's more than one? Because from what I heard on the timeline, Bricc Baby, Loose Cannon, and allegedly Big U were fighting some people in the yard.
Apparently, Big U wanted Bricc Baby to sign an affidavit taking basically saying that he did everything. Like he wants Bricc Baby to take the rap. That's what I heard. And they got into it. And then for 3 days, Sharice didn't hear from him. So
Damn.
yeah.
I have a couple more questions for you because you've been over at the No Jumper studio a few times. You've seen how big that place is,
Yeah.
right? And Adam's talking about No Jumper, not Adam, but No Jumper going broke. Do you think they can bounce back, especially with all of this stuff that's happening right now?
1,000%. I think with any business, there's ups and downs. And if you're a boss, sometimes you got to take a loss. But that's why I'm telling you, like, people need to give Adam more credit. It's not easy doing what he's doing. And everyone's podcast, the numbers, you know how hard it is. YouTube's like one of the hardest things to do. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to, but that's one platform. I don't see them going anywhere. It's too important to the culture. And Adam gives so many people opportunities. We don't want to see it go anywhere. So, you know, I've been to every building since the first one. The first one was my favorite when they had it on the store in Melrose. But I mean, listen, every time for change. It's a very big building, and I don't think they need that. Nobody needs that much space, to be honest. But
Is it? I'm trying to put a comparison. Like, it's I've seen Madison Square Garden. It's not that big.
how do I explain it? It's like you ever went into like what's the biggest store you could go into in LA?
In LA, I don't know because I've never been to LA, but I know like over here, like a big department store would be like the Bay or something like that.
Okay, it's basically like a gigantic warehouse with like every person that works there got their own little office space. It's a very nice building. And then all the way in the back is a gigantic room for the corn, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And
oh, okay. Hold on. Is it as big as a Walmart?
the whole thing, yeah, I don't know about a Walmart, but Abercrombie and Fitch in Times Square for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn,
it's big.
that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
last question I have for you about this whole Bricc Baby stuff here. With all of the stuff that's going on, let's say he gets bail tomorrow, even though they said no, you ain't getting no bail because you got way more shit going on. But let's say he comes home 2 months from now. Do you think he's going to be able to be on No Jumper anymore?
I think Listen, I can't even predict anything, but I think by then Adam's gonna find some new gang members to like, the 40s are really doing their thing right now. I think no one's really worried about the 60s anymore. It's all about the 40s now.
That sounds crazy. So you're telling me that the 60s are gone, so let's just go a few more blocks down and just get that gang over there.
Listen, the 40s are very different. I know a few people from there and they're very militant. They don't talk about certain things online. Like they just won't. No matter who
Mm.
asks them, Black could be asking them, they're not going to tell you. I'm asking and they're not telling me certain things on camera. But the way they move is the way a lot of sets should move. So there's a reason why they're popping right now.
I just don't think that the two things can mix. Like, yes, being a gangbanger and talking about gang culture, that's one thing if you're being interviewed. But if you want to be a regular podcaster and a big part of it is giving your real life and divulging shit, like I've told the people a lot of shit about myself over the years.
Yeah.
If I was a gangbanger or even an active gang member, I wouldn't be able to tell nobody shit.
I always say you can't be a gangster and a podcaster, but if you keep certain things off the internet, then you might. It's just then you're keeping all the interesting shit offline. So it's like, do we really care?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's
Right?
from now on, let's just get, snitches. Snitches, I think we need more snitches as podcasters because they're gonna tell you everything and they don't care.
Yeah. They
So
don't care
let's
about their
let's get more
reputation.
snitches. No.
Yeah. What about you? Just to before I keep it moving, what about you? What's been going on with you? I seen that you've been doing the jail. What is the show exactly called?
So it's called Official Prison Talk. I do the show with my homie from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. He just got out after doing 22 years for an attempted and a bank robbery. And
Mm-hmm.
well, he's a serial bank robber. And then, well, our third co-host is Jay Burton, Freedom for Jay Burton. He's been down for 36 years in LA. That's the big homie. Shout out Bounty Hunters. Shout out Watts. And the three of us, we do a podcast where the point of it is basically the last question, which is, what's your message to the youth? Like, we're not here to glamorize jail. We're here to talk about it and to explain to you that this is not the life you want to live. This is not, you would not survive 22 years in the feds. Like some people, maybe if we could, if one person could hear us and like not go do something bad, I feel like we did our jobs. And
Yeah.
also, we talk about like, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? And we're looking at things like, what can a person do when they get out of jail not to go back? So that's what
Mm.
Official Prison Talk is about.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna be keeping tapped into those episodes. Just the fact that you were able to get somebody who's currently dealing with a RICO in real time, it's like that shit probably turned up the views like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, but big shout out to Rambo. Remember Rambo from Worldstar? I just
Yeah.
want to say real quick before I leave, suck my whole dick. You could go fuck yourself. He doesn't work for Worldstar anymore. What he does is he tells people he still works there so that he could get tickets and invites to things, but he does not work for Worldstar. Just keep that in mind. He's a piece of shit person. And I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is, but at that time when I met you that day, he actually
Mm-hmm.
was pushing me not to do an interview with you. And I was like, bro, but I already gave him my word. Mind you, I don't know you. You know what I mean? He's like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I don't work with him. He's nobody. He don't matter. I was like, bro, you're not, I don't need you to be my manager. You're like, he was one of the people just like coming along like a little puppy. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
doing
yeah.
shit. So I'm like, I'm doing the interview. And his reason for not wanting me to do the interview with you, remember, is because you didn't say hi to him at some event. Who the fuck is he? Who are you, you little munchkin? You little small fry? Who the fuck are you? So I'm just here to say,
Wow.
every person in Toronto that's still inviting this loser Rambo from Worldstar to your event, you're an idiot. He don't even work there anymore. They've been fired him because he liked to threaten people, saying, "Oh, if you don't give me tickets, we're gonna ban you." And nobody at Worldstar has the power to ban anybody. And
Yeah.
fuck Worldstar in general, because you're not gonna give a bitch like me an ultimatum. I will fucking walk and start my own platform before somebody tries to tell me I gotta fuck to stay there. Suck my dick, Worldstar. Go fuck yourself. I don't give two fucks about being there or anywhere else. Start your own platform. Ladies, you don't gotta fuck none of these losers. Always remember, you can never fuck your way to the top. You can only fuck your way to the bottom. Fuck who you like, not who you fucking think you need. Fuck out of here. That's all I gotta say. But
Hold
I
on, hold on,
appreciate you
hold on.
Friday.
Hold on,
You know
hold on.
what? Yeah. I appreciate you Friday, and I do watch We Love Hip Hop. Shout out to Toronto, and I will see you soon when I'm out there.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Peace. Yo, salute to damn homie. Clip that. Rambo. Woo! We got the content. Don't worry, I'll make sure to post that on Instagram. Rambeezy. But yeah, salute the damn homie, man. That's my homie right there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.